Okay. I've been trying to wait until that lawnmower shuts off, but that thing has been going on for hours. So I'm gonna film anyway. Alright, so what we have right now is this, and of course our weird stomach attached to our tail. And it should look like some sort of evil predator alien. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attach these parts now. Okay, and we're also gonna be stuffing this as well. We can go ahead and stuff it right now if you want to. So I'm gonna be using some stuffing, and the thing about stuffing is, do not, do not, do not overstuff. Okay, your stuffing is supposed to help you like add a form. Okay, it's not there to be able to just inflate and make your thing like seem like it's about to like blow up any moment. Alright, if you want, you can be able to I think it's best if we do little by little, actually, just little parts at a time. And what I mean by that is put a little bit and then kind of push with a pencil and just kind of go towards the bottom, so that way you can feel it getting there, and that way it's gonna be a little bit better. Just keep putting little by little, so that way you don't have, and don't smash it in there. Okay, you kind of want it to have some flexibility still in there. Don't do it until like it's not, you can't really move it anymore. We just want to push some of this in there, and I think that'll be okay. Like, I don't want it to come out so much right now because we still have to put our wire and we still have to like work with it. So I'm just gonna leave it up to right there, so that way it's good enough to be able to still work with. But at least it's giving it a little bit more of support for the shape, but it's still gonna be movable and posable and all that stuff. Here's what we're gonna do next. I've also cut my wires already. One of them that you're gonna definitely need is the length of your arms. And just make it slightly longer, so that way, of course, you can be able to fold the ends, right? So you see how it's just slightly longer, just by a little bit, okay? Because you want it to be able to fold in the ends. So that way you can be able to fold this in and then fold this in. And if you want to go ahead and put it on there right now, here's the way you do it. You go ahead and look for the hole, or you can do it on this side. I mean, if you pull in it, you can easily tell. There it is. There's my wire. So now I'm gonna stick it in through, and it's really easy to go because it's hollow inside. And then just find somewhere to pop it out from this end. There we go. So now that it's coming out, I can push it out, so I can be able to put this end through here. The same thing on this side. You want to put it inside that hole from the arm. And now I'm going to push this in through this arm. Make sure it stays in the middle. Okay. The wire has gone through inside of both of them, and it's kind of coming out right here, so I can be able to bend it in just a little bit, just right there. Will be good. Come on. I think it's best if I just push it in. Once I have it pushed in, I want to I want to pinch it so that way it locks. Or you can do it with your pliers if you want to. You just want to be careful not to break your bands. There goes my dogs. Now this side, I want to do the same thing, so that way it doesn't go moving around all over. I think I may need to do a little more. And cut some excess off. All right. Then pinch it in. And there you go. So there's the arm ones. Yay! Yay! Okay. For these, in order to be able to gain a little bit of support, alright, here's what you're gonna do. One wire is, okay. I kind of needed those wires to be under. So I'm gonna make sure this one's under this one. Okay. Alright. And this bend forward, okay. And then you kind of want to bend it so that way it comes through as if you're tying a knot. You see how it's going around now? So that's just gonna help a little bit. Now this one, I want to do the same thing. Go in there. Be careful with your bands because you don't want them to snap, such as this one, which already snapped, but that's totally fine. And then you can use your pliers to help you straighten them out. Alright. Make sure that these are popping outwards. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and tie this broken one. Okay. Now let's go ahead and attach these right here. So the thing about this is that some of these are going to remain on here, okay? Some of them are not. Or maybe. We'll see. Here's what I planned for it to do. Okay. You see this first one right here? We're not going to do anything for that one right now. We're going to grab the second one right here, okay? The second one. this is my back, and with my hook going from the inside to the back, I want to go through that hole. Okay, now that I've gone through that hole and it's clearly going through, I'm going to grab my first one from here. And the first one I'm going to grab is the first orange one, okay? So this one, the fusion one, we're not going to touch yet. We're going to grab the first orange one right here. Okay, and I can see that it's going to look best like this. Or should we do like, we'll do it like this, okay? So we're going to grab that one. Now make sure you're gonna do it correctly. Whoops, no, not that one. Because your stomach has to be right here. Okay, so make sure that you're grabbing the correct one. So that means I'm gonna grab this one. Right here. You see what I'm doing? My stomach is right here. And so this is the one that I'm grabbing. And now that I have it like that, I can turn him around. So now he's facing this way towards me. And this, I'm grabbing, just like that. And I'm going to pull it through with the C-clip. Make sure the C-clip goes through, because that's going to help that holding. So now it's being held right there. And it's not going to go anywhere because the C-clip is holding it. The next one, again, also we're going to go through this hole. Okay, now that I got through all four, I'm going to grab the next one right here, like that, and now transfer these over those and pull it from the clip so that way it holds it. And if you want to take out the slip knot already, you can do so. I'm going to take it out for these two. Just for these two, okay? Because they're already being held by a clip. Alright. Now, 2 of them have been connected on those. 4 of them are going to be connected not on this one, but on this one, okay? This next one down there. So you're just going to go ahead and puncture in there with your hook. Make sure you're coming out through the middle part on that side too. See how it's going like right, whoops, perfectly right there. And then I have this extra one right here. Okay, so it's coming out through there. Now I'm gonna grab this one. And I want to make sure I'm going through. There we go. Now I have all 4 of them. So I'm gonna transfer these 4 through and pull out that clip through the hole also, so I know it's gonna be held. Alright. I'm leaving that clip on there. I mean the slip knot. Okay, again, now the next one. That was our first one on the second one, so this one's also gonna be on the second one, okay? So make sure you're going out through the middle part, on the other side, right there, okay? And pull this one also. Grab those 4, pull it through the hole with the clip, and there we go. Now the next one again, you're not going to go through the one with the slip knot, you're going to go the one under it, right here. Make sure you're coming out through the middle on the other side. It's not perfectly on the middle, so I have to move this band over. Now it's in the middle. Okay. And I'm going to grab the next one. This is number 3. Make sure I'm going through all the correct ones. There we go. Now transfer through the hole with the clip. Alright. This is our fourth one. And this is the last one we're doing on the second. Okay, not on this one, but the second one. Okay, that's correct. So now I'm going to grab my next one. Make sure I'm going through the correct ones. There we go. Now that's correct. And pull it through the hole with the clip. Alright. Now the last two, which are these two, they're going to be on that one with the slip knot. Right there. So now I'm going to grab the next orange one right here. This one's next. Go through those bands and now pull this one through the hole with the clip. And I can take out the slip knot from this one. And this one also, this is the last one. That's correct. Okay, so now I'm going to grab the last orange one right here. Pull it through. There we go. Alright, so it should look like this. Like, I was about to say that, but I said this instead. Alright, so you have 4 slip knots here, and then these outer ones. Okay. And these we're not going to connect until we get to the belly. So these are going to get connected to the legs. Okay. So it should be looking like this now. And from the back, you have a more rounded part. So we can shape it. And it looks much better. Alright. Now we need to put the wire that goes through the tail to our head. For that one, we need a wire that's going to be long enough to go from the tip of the tail, okay, all the way to the head and more. Okay, so you want it to go just a little bit more because we want it to bend so that way it kind of gets a little bit of the jaw. So it's going to be kind of like that. And then at the end of this, okay? That's how long you want it. So we're going to straighten it out. We're going to put it first through the tail. Try to make it go through the middle. So you have to kind of puncture through the stuffing without pushing all the stuffing to the bottom. Which is going to be a little bit hard. So I guess you just have to go around it. Just kind of swivel around. And make sure your wire stays on the inside. And you want it to come out through here. Almost. Right there. That's perfect because that's the middle part. Okay. And then I'm going to go through there, through the fire, a little bit through there, and then I'm going to pull it out a little and then bend in. I want to make sure I'm going through some parts of the fire because I want to be able to bend it back, create that hook, and then pinch it so that way it locks on. Okay. Now I'm gonna pull it from here, so that way I know it's gonna get tight. Push that stuffing back in there. Okay. So now that I know it's on there good, I can go ahead and do the neck part. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fold it in, put it through. Make sure it's going all the way through. So a good way to do it is by lifting this up, and you can kind of see where the wire is going to come out. Right there. So my wire is coming out, but I want to puncture it until it goes through the forehead. Somewhere in the middle of the forehead. I want it to come up more in the middle. Or at least the back of the head. You know what? I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and do it from here for now. And we'll fix it in a bit. But right now, let's lay him down, make sure that he's straight. Okay, because now, there we go. We have to work with these wires, and we have to wrap them around there. So these are gonna go wrapped around that middle one. So if you want to do one at a time, make sure they are wrapped around as tight as you can get them. Okay, and right there, the tighter that they are, the more, well, the better it's gonna be for your wings to be able to get some support. So this is going to take some time and some work. Okay, so there's one wing. Now I'm going to work with the other one. These bands are getting in my way. I'm going to do one more knot and then I'm going to cut them off. Because I really don't know where they're from. But it doesn't look like they are like of anything bad, so I'm going to do one more knot right here. There. Okay, I guess I really don't need to cut them off. That'll be fine. Now I need to go ahead and tighten this one. Okay. Well, I want the wire. I don't want to grab any of the bands. And just tighten it. If you're too young for this, make sure you get an adult to help you. Okay. And once they're tied around, then you can go ahead and just put it back straight again to make sure your Charizard is actually gonna be fine. Alright, so our wiring is done. This, actually we're also gonna need wire for the legs, but we can do that towards the end. This is the next part. Okay, so this we are going to attach to the upper jaw. Okay, so try to find your way. Okay, make sure it goes towards the middle. And you want to hide it in there as well. And we really don't need to put in, like, well, we really don't need to make it loop at the end, because it's just going to be right there. And this is going to help keep his jaw shut and also open his jaw. See? And these are definitely going to hide it, and it's also going to be hidden down here. Alright, and it's also going to help move the head as well. So of course when he's attacking, he's doing a 5 breath, his mouth is going to be open, obviously. Or you can keep it closed. And he's also going to be able to move his head down. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little bit of stuffing in there to just help with that neck support. So I'm going to do a little bit at a time again. And then just go ahead and push it up a little bit. I don't want to fill the entire neck. I just need a little bit more right here in the bottom base of the neck, because I want it to have a little bit more girth. Or if you don't know what that word is, like a little bit more thickness at the base of the neck. So again, you don't want it so that way the stuffing comes out. Just do it until you have enough, so that way it's a little bit thick, but he's still being able to pose. Okay, and I'm doing just a little bit at a time, which is definitely helpful, because you don't want to put in a lot and then just have everything be bunched up all in the middle, because that's not going to help out. I'm going to put some now right here on the chest, and that's going to finish off right there, that part. So now we're going to be closing this part right there, right over everything. Okay, so our Charizard's nearly complete. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start to seal a lot of it. I have an extra C clipper here because I forgot one, but that's okay. I'm going to seal it when we do the next part. Okay, we are now here in this stage performing surgery on Charizard. So go ahead and cut a wire that's pretty much a good length to be able to go across both of the legs. This is going to be the last wire we're going to need. Okay, and it doesn't matter how it goes. I mean, if your legs are pretty well rested and you just lay it over as an arch, then that's fine, because you're not going to need the entire thing. It's just going to go around mostly towards the back. Okay. And if you want to stuff your legs, you can do so. I'm just going to put a little bit just to help support. And again, I'm going to do tiny bits. I'm going to just go ahead and put some right there, and then afterwards the stuff I'm going to put on the stomach will transition to the thighs. So I'm just going to put a little bit just to put some around the knee parts. Okay. And now this one, you want to put it behind this wire. Okay. Alright, so you want to put it behind that wire, and go ahead and put this end in here. And it's sticking off on one side, so I can be able to go through here and then push it up now. And it stick out through the other side also. Alright. I'm not going to worry about trimming it down yet. I'm going to worry about that later. But once I know that they're it's able to just reach both ends, and it still has some flexibility in there, then that's good. So I know that's good. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and start to connect some of these pieces in here. And here's how we're gonna do it. To get rid of these C-clips, we need a few orange bands. And to zoom my camera in as much as I can. Alright, let's go ahead and work right here. So we're going to go ahead and attach 2 bands at a time. So I want to grab 2 orange bands, okay? And right there, I want to grab the very last clip that's on here, okay? And yes, let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the last one, and if you want to take out the clip, you can do that already. I'm gonna grab those 2 bands, pull them through those 4 bands, make a slip knot. And only one of them went through. Let me try that again. Okay. Now I'm gonna hold this. Well, actually, I mean, it's not gonna go anywhere. Shouldn't go anywhere, at least. I'm gonna grab the next one. And instead of going this way, I'm gonna go through the opposite direction because I want to pull this through here. So I want to go through the opposite direction and go through that hole. Make sure I'm going through all of them. And I'm gonna take out that clip also. Don't need it right there. So now that I'm going through here, I'm gonna pull that slip knot through. Let's try that again. Put it around my hook. And now I'm gonna pull it through. Alright. And it went through. Okay. Now right here, there's this one, and then there's this clip up here. I'm gonna transfer it through here from the top to the bottom. I want to go inside that hole from the top to the bottom, and I can take out that slip knot now, the green one. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to take it out, so nope, don't go around my hook. I need to take you out. Oop, wrong end of the hook. Alright, whatever. Okay, it's finally out. Now, I'm going to pull that slip knot through those. Okay. So now it's going through all those. I'm going to grab another 2 bands and extend my slip knot. Okay. And again, I want to go ahead and grab the C-clip that is right on top. And from the top to the bottom, I'm going to go through that hole. Make sure I'm going through all of them. Yep. So now I'm going to take out that clip. And pull these through. Yeah, and I only grabbed one of them. There you go. Okay, now that it's gone through, we're gonna do the same thing again. This bottom one is next, from the top to the bottom. I'm gonna go through the hole. And I want to make sure I'm grabbing the correct ones. Okay, and now take out that slip knot. Go ahead and grab these again and pull that through these 4 bands. Alright. And I'm going to grab the one with the clip up here. Again from the top to the bottom. And I can take out that clip now. And pull those 2 orange bands through. Okay. There's 2 left, right? And yeah, so I'm just gonna go over right here. I'm gonna, instead of going under the wire, I'm gonna go over the wire so that way the wire will entangle and as a spine. So I'm gonna grab the next ones. I want to figure out where my hole is. There it is. Take out the slip knot. Okay, and grab these bands now over the wire and pull them through. There we go. And now I'm going to grab the one with the clip on top. I need to be careful because this one, the clip fell off, so I need to reattach. It's this one. Come on, I need that C clip to come up. There we go. Almost. It's getting tangled with a whole bunch of other bands that I don't want it to tangle with. Alright. I want to just make sure it's correct. Yeah, okay, good. Let's continue. So now, there's the slip knot. Grab the clip. And hang on. One moment. Let me just check one more time. Okay, yeah. It is the correct one. I'm just going through the correct ones. So, I'm good. Take out the clip. have that slip knot. This really is surgery. We're dissecting. We're performing surgery on our Charizard. And it is not going so well. I keep doing the same things over and over and over and again. Hold on one moment. Okay, now that I fixed it, I can go through. Okay, now this one. Another one with the clip. I'm glad my wings are supporting like a table. Only one of them went through. Let me try that one more time. There we go. Okay, now we have these two left, and ooh, gotta make sure that band doesn't come out. Go back on. There we go. Alright, so now we're here. Take this off. And pull this through. And now I'm going to do another extension. So go ahead and grab another two bands. And extend it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this last one with the clip that is attached to our body. Go through all, take out the clip. Okay. Grab these, pull through. Oh, try one more time. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we're at this point where we have one right here, okay, and then this version of it. These are actually going to be connected a little bit differently. So the first one we're going to grab, okay, is okay, yeah. Right here in our leg, there is, you're either gonna have a cap band or you're gonna have it look like this, okay? It's these. Do you remember that hole? So it should look like that, or it's gonna look like a cap band. You're gonna go ahead, go from the inside of your foot, grab those slip knots, pull it through. Okay, and now you're gonna go onto this one. Through all those. There's a lot of bands here, so you may wanna just pull and extend and try to get them all. Okay, I am missing one band. Try it again. And there we go. So now I went through all of them, and I can tell because my slip knot is going through the entire thing, so I can take out that slip knot now, and I know nothing's gonna fall apart. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab these two now, the two slip knots, the orange ones, and I'm gonna pull them through all of them. All right. So be careful when you're doing this. Do it the best way you can. If you want to do it each individually, and just flip them over like this, you can do that. Okay. Just do it the best way you can. Alright. And now we can actually get this one. Yes. So we're going to go from the front to the back. I'm going to take out the clip. I know this is quite a fiddly thing to do with hands, since we're not working with the loom anymore. Yeah, there goes one. Come on, I need both of them. There we go. Alright, we're going to do another extension here. Okay. Alright, and now we're going to do another part for the leg. This time we are going to grab, you see how right here there's 1, 2, 3, there's right there 1, 2, 3, okay. In that middle one there's these two bands. And they were the holding bands, okay. I want to grab just those two. Alright, I'm going to go from the inside again to the out, and now I'm going to grab these two. Sirens. And now we're going to go ahead and grab one of the yellow body parts. Okay. What we're going to be grabbing, alright, are the ends. Am I going to grab the... Yeah, I think we're just going to grab the... I'm debating whether to grab the inside or all of them. And I think I'm just going to go with the inside ones. So the ones we're going to grab, right here, you see how there's this white part? We're going to grab this one. You want to grab... I kind of like it when, I mean, I don't really like it that much when it pops out that much, but if I do it like this, there's going to be that braid look. And that's not what I want. Let's just do that. We're going to go ahead and grab the ones that are on the outside right here, okay? So these 4 that are on the outside. We're only going to do it right here for the bottom, so let's see how it looks like. And pull those in to the inside of the stomach. And now there is that part with the C-clip. Okay? We're not going to touch it there yet because we're not there yet. But we're going to look for that dent right here. And you see how there's this tight band? And then there's this one that's a little bit looser. we're gonna go ahead and grab our way through there. Let's hold these slip knots. And then these are the ones that I want. These two bands. From the outside to the inside. And pull on those bands. Pull in. And now I'm gonna do another extension. Okay. Now we need to grab the yellow one again. So again, we're going to skip one and go to this one. Right there. There we go. And now we're going to grab the one with the clip. Get it? Take out the clip. And I'm going to pull these bands through it. Okay. And that's how it's looking like. Alright. Now we need to grab another one from the yellow. And it's being held right there. I'm gonna skip another one and grab this one, okay? We're not gonna skip all of them, we're just gonna, these are the only ones we're skipping. To make sure it's these outer four. Okay, these outer four. Okay. We're not going to grab any more from around here. Their legs are going to be attached later on a little bit more securely. And now we're going to start grabbing from in here. I'm going to go from the inside, and you see this part, it should look the same on both ends. Alright, you're just going to grab randomly 4 bands where you see fit on that corner, and you're gonna pull those in. Okay, I'm gonna do another extension here. There we go. Alright, and now again the yellow one. We're not going to skip one, we're just going to go directly to the next one. 2 and 2. Okay. And now go ahead and pull that through. Alright. You're going to go ahead and grab another one right directly above it. So it's being held right here, so you're just going to go ahead and grab the next set above right here. And pull those through. You have 2 bands, there we go. So again, go through the next one, it's being held right here, so you're going to go through here. Grab those 4. Pull them through. Okay. So it's starting to look like that. And actually, I'm okay with that. Yeah. Okay, good. We're doing good so far. Whenever you start to feel like you need to do an extension, go ahead and do an extension, okay? Don't keep pulling on your bands too much, because then they put too much tension on them. So let's go on to the next one. It's being held right here, so I'm just going to go up above, and I want to do it. I want to do it above the wire this time. I'm going to grab these 4, pull my extension. And now I need to grab the yellow one. Okay, and pull through. I always want my knots to hide on the inside of the stomach because it looks better than if they're on the outside. Okay. All right. So now this is where you're gonna do your counting. Okay. Because we're almost to that point. There's gonna be one more right here, and then we finally get to the point where the thigh is connected to the body. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this is gonna be 8. Okay, 9, 10, and the middle one. Okay, so that means right here we're gonna go by stitches. So that means that they have to have the same amount right here. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So obviously there's more right here, which means that we need to find another space. And in order to do that, right, we are going to do it on the leg part. So we're going to go ahead and connect this one more time here. Now that because it's connected last on the stomach, so let's go in here. Okay. So now that we did it one on the stomach, we're going to go one up right here on this one, and then pull it through. So now we have 10 on the body and 11 left. So we need to go ahead and find this part right here. That's this part that's coming out from the thigh. That's where you're gonna go next. You're gonna go from the outside to the inside. Pull that through. Okay. All right. And now again, the stomach. The next one over. And then pull that through. And I'm going to do another extension. Okay. Now we can actually start on the body one. So this is going to be the first one from the body, because you can see that our thigh is coming up there. So you're going to go ahead and grab that one that's right above it. So it's just those four. And pull it in. Okay. There we go. And since I'm pulling right here this way, that means I'm going to have to pull this one the opposite way. So I'm going to have to start doing it like this. So now you can close up your stomach. You're going to keep your stomach closed now, and then see how this one's going inside there. You're going to go up on this next one, and then grab those 4 outer ones. Right there. Now pull. Okay. And now that you have another one connected, you're going to go in again to the next one, which are these 2. And these 4. And now pull that in. I'm going to do another extension of slip knots. Okay, so now go ahead and close your stomach, Grab the next one above. The next 4. Okay, I want to make sure I'm grabbing the correct one, so I'm gonna keep missing the 4th one. There we go. Nope, don't go away. There we go. Now grab those 2. Pull through. And again, open this up. You're gonna grab the next ones up. The next 4. Sorry, where was I? Okay. Alright, so I just finished the stomach part, so now I'm gonna go to the next one. And the reason you can tell where your next one is because this one's being held right here, so obviously you don't want to go inside there anymore, so you want to go inside here. Okay. Just keep going. And if ever you're in doubt, then just count how many you have, okay? Let's go ahead and do that just so I can confirm with you guys. So you have, I just connected it to this one, alright? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left, and then we of course our top one. And then right here in the stomach, I just connected it to that one, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so and there's our top one, which is gonna go right there. So it's fine because this one's gonna go connected to this one. So and that'll be 6 for both. Okay, so we're doing good. Now that it's been connected right there, I need to close my stomach and get the next ones. Okay, and I'm going to do another extension right there. Okay. So again, next one, that's connected right there. So I'm going to go to this one. Alright, and now this one. Okay, so again, open it up, go to the next one. I'm losing my vision. I'm going blind. That's not really funny, I am going blind actually. And the next one. I'm gonna do another extension. Okay, open it up, go to the next one. It's already being held right there, so I need to grab this one. Alright. Now this next one. Open it up again, go to the next one. Another extension. next one. Okay, open it. Next one is after the stomach is right here. Okay. Right here's where they start to turn. So I'm grabbing these. Now, right here. Oh, there's a lot of bands right here, so I need to make sure I'm grabbing the correct ones. The two outside here and the two outside here. Alright. Now, these. Then the two outside and the two outside. Oops. There we go. Then the next one, which is this last one up here, before we get to the middle. And then this last one here. Okay, so now I'm going to go through the middle. Oh, missing one band. Grab that. There we go. Alright. I'm going to go ahead, now that I have it, now that I went through the middle, now I'm going to grab the stomach ones. Pull those through. Okay. Alright. And this is not going to be our extension, actually. This is actually just our holding one. I need to grab another one from in here. And I'm going to make a slip knot with it. So I'm going to slip it. Alright, so far that is how our stomach and chest are looking. You definitely want to go ahead and make sure these bands are getting good. Some of them are being a little stretched like this one, so I'm going to have to fix it from back here. So, okay, I'm going to puncture in there so I can make sure to know which one I have to pull. There we go. So now it's not popping up anymore. Okay. So our stomach is going to be very, very round. But Charizard has to have a huge stomach. At least that's how he's depicted. Okay. So half of it is connected already, so that's good. We're going to be stuffing them a little bit after. We're going to go ahead and seal just a little bit more, and then we're going to go ahead and stuff them. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue. We need another 2 for extensions. And I'm going to start off from here. Oh, actually, no, don't put those ends. Sorry, keep those yet. Hold on, because we need to start from there. And where is that? This one there was. Oh, did I want that other end? No, I do not. Yeah, let's just go ahead and just do it from those two. Just add your extension on there. Alright, so now that's the hole that we just put it in. So this is going to be the next one. I'm going to go from the outside to the in. Pull it through. And since I'm going from the outside to the inside, the stomach, I'm going to go from the inside to the outside now. And this is the first one. So I need to grab those two on the outside and the two, not that one. Is it? Yeah, there it is, the two on the outside. Yes, that's it. Yeah, I want to grab the one. Go in there again. Okay. Now we're going to go from the outside to the inside on the body. And I'm just going to go ahead and do my extension right here. And now from the stomach, from the inside to the outside. We just did that one, so we need to do this one. There we go. And again, from the body, from the outside to the inside, we need the next two. Which are these? 4. Okay. And the stomach from the inside to the outside. We just did these, so we're going to do these. I'm going to put my extension. Okay, so now that we're at the stomach, we need to do the body. So again, from the outside to the in. And then the inside to the out. Outside to the in. Oh gosh, come on. There we go. The inside to the out. Come on. Okay, so just check the status of your okay, and we can be able to shape it with once we put the stuffing in. So this is the one where I'm gonna go ahead and connect this loose band. And I'm gonna take out that clip. This is the band that I forgot to loom. Gonna do another extension. Okay, just did that one, so this one. This one. Come on. Yes, come on. Okay. Another extension. Just grab that one. There we go. Okay, after I'm done with this extension, I'm gonna go ahead and stuff them. Okay. Actually, we really don't need it because it's long enough. Okay. Here's where we're gonna stuff them. You kind of want to measure your stuffing. Figure that that's about the size of his stomach. Make sure it goes up to his chest. Remember, you don't want to stuff him where he's too filled, right? You just want it enough to be able to still be squishy. Okay. And just a little bit more. Because I want to put it somewhere here towards the tail. Okay, so I know that there's enough because I can see it right there on the chest. Okay. Just so you can kind of tell his legs are going to be covering that imperfection, which is kind of cool. So, yeah. Okay. Alright. Yay. So he's looking pretty good. I like the shape. Alright. I'm happy with how he's coming out. We're almost done. Hooray. Let's finish up. And I'm happy with the stuffing. So again, you want it to still be squishy, okay? Don't overstuff them. Alright, so remember at this part, I'm gonna do one more because I'm already at the part where my thigh is coming out. So see how my thigh is coming out right there? So we're gonna be connecting into that part after. So this is gonna be, it's connected to that one, so I'm gonna do this one. And remember that towards the end we have to do 2 skips. So now I'm going to go ahead and connect it to the type part right here. Okay, and then one more in the stomach. I'm going to do my extension here. Okay, now we need to go ahead and grab one in here. So this is the one that's right under the thigh. Okay, now the stomach. The next one right under that one. Oh, it was actually that middle part right there, but that's totally okay. Alright, so we're back to that slip knot part. Okay, and let's go ahead and count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then we have that part with the slip knot, and then we have that's 1. And then we have the one with the C-clip, and then we're going to connect it twice right there also. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's that one that's 5, and then there's going to be that one over here that is 6. How much do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, oh yeah, that's perfect because we're skipping 2 of them. So we're going to grab this one now. If you want, you can just go ahead and grab one end of the slip knot and then just follow it through until you get to the other end. And there we go. And I'm going to pull these through. Alright. Now the stomach one more time. Okay, and now, which one did we say? Oh yeah, it's going to be one down here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. So now we're going to go ahead and grab one from down here. Actually, did I do the leg or did I do the thigh? The leg is at the very end with the, so it's the thigh. I mean, the inner part, leg, this, yeah, so it's the inner part, it's this one. This is the next one. We're gonna grab 4 random ones and pull, whoops, right there, and pull those through. I'm gonna do another extension. This is gonna be my last extension, hopefully. Alright, now that I got the body, I need the stomach. And now the leg part here. I want to make sure. Okay. So there's this one, and then we're gonna skip that one. We're gonna go to this one. Oh wait. I'm sorry. Haha. I remember. It's that cap band right there. This cap band. Because there's an obvious hole right there. Come on. See that hole right there? I'm going to pull it through. And now we are going to we're going to skip that one and go straight to this one, okay? Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and connect it to the middle one right here, which is these. I'm just going to go ahead and grab those. The stomach one more time. Yeah. Actually, am I doing that right? I feel like I'm doing something wrong now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna do one more skip. So it's connected to this one. So skip that one and go straight to this one. And now I'm gonna do the one with the C-clip. Take out the clip. And now put that one through. The stomach. You're just gonna go to the other one. There. And then I need to grab this next one with the clip. And take that one out. All right. Grab that last one, pull that through. All right. And now you can either use a slip knot and just tie it off right there, or if you want to go ahead and put a C-clip instead, you can do that. I'm just going to go ahead and use a clip. I'm notorious for doing that. I'm gonna just add it on right here to this end. And then I'm gonna go ahead and look for a spot through here. I'm gonna go ahead and connect it here for now, because I can hide it after, once I'm done. Once I figure it a little bit more out. Let's figure out our wire again and replace the wire part. Okay. Shape your legs towards the front. I want it to come out like towards right here, the middle part right here. And then I want to bend it a little so that way I know there's my stopper. And then have this one also come out through the middle. There we go. And then bend it so I kind of know like where I need to do my dividers. Alright. Shape it. Have them come forward. We're going to take care of that in a moment, but right now we need to shape our legs. Okay, and then fold your back in half like a taco, so that way you can be able to bend your tail. Let's go ahead and start to shape our Charizard so that way he can stand. Alright, so yay. Alright. Now we just need to go ahead and fix the bottom part of those, okay? Okay. At this point I'm done with my Charizard. I've kind of gotten the wings to mold back to how they should be, right? And just kind of like how Charizard has them. The wings end perfectly at about the same time, at the same length that the tail and the legs finish, right? And so of course it gives them extra support because his wings are pretty massive, right? In order for them to be held up. But all in all, I'm really satisfied with how he is finished. I finally hit the C-clip. These I'm really not going to go ahead and worry too much. I'm just going to go ahead and leave them like that. I think it's going to help out in terms of being able to move them, and well, it got dirty already. Now let's go ahead and fix these. So last I did was I just bent them over. So now we're just going to go ahead and push them inside. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up a little bit. Go ahead and push and fold inside. And then just press it in there. Same thing with this one. Pull it out a little bit. And then just press it in there. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and pinch it so that way it folds in. Same thing right here. Pinch it in. Alright. And you're able to just go ahead and bend the legs a little bit. Bend them forward. Bend the knee. Wow, I really need to clean them. I wonder what happened. And then your tail, of course, just go ahead and do a slight curvature, so that way, of course, it looks a lot more natural. Keep the fire up, and you're able to stand them. You can curve the neck kind of like this. You can keep the mouth closed, or you can open it up by lifting it up a little. Alright. You can forward the neck. Okay. Do however you want him to look like. And his arms, of course, are not posable. There's a few people I want to thank again. I got the original idea from watching. If you guys remember and have been following Courtney Nicole's How to Loom Your Dragon from the very beginning, you may recall that she did a giant owl that she did as a gift for someone. When I saw that one on my phone, I saw just a little blurry picture, and I'm like, how did she do that? So looking at that little picture of the owl, about the size of my palm, literally, I wanted to do it so much, and I pretty much just did it out of that blurry picture from trial and error, and that's how I got started. And of course, for craft time and all the other loomers and everything that I gained experience from all the top loomers around, I'm very proud of my original designs and patterns as well, even though I'm pretty late into the season. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope I made you guys proud with the way he came out. He's pretty big guy, and if you like my videos, then press thumb up and comment on what you guys like about it, what you guys want to see, and if you find cool, interesting patterns that kind of remind you of a certain character, let me know, because I want to know. If you guys like a lot of looming patterns, and that's much better, as opposed to like hook only patterns. I prefer patterns on the loom as opposed to hook only. Okay. I kind of try to stay away from doing a lot of hook only stuff. But let me know if you find a pattern that reminds you of something, then put it on a comment below, or send me a message on Facebook, or you can even follow me on Instagram. Okay, everything's all Art by WillScott. You can be able to find me online on Google. Art by WillScott. And don't forget to subscribe for more. Charizard is the second starter Pokemon. Be on the lookout for Blastoise, and Lucario and Xerneas are also next to be done. Alright, see you on the next see you on the next tutorial.